Okay, so I mean, Marathon really can't afford no more drama at all. Like, they're hanging on, in my opinion, by a thread. I did say they launched to a respectable 88,000 players, but I mean, if you look here, 74,000 player peak, which again is respectable. 56,000 playing right now, but I mean, much like everybody else, I just don't see how this is sustainable when it comes to what the expectations was. I mean, we just found out that Battlefield or EA is laying off some of the Battlefield team because they didn't meet their expectations. And Battlefield 6 was one of the best-selling games of 2025. So just imagine what the expectations was for Bungie in this marathon game. Okay, so they can't really afford no more controversy, but they're here. Okay, the controversy is here. So make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and all of that good stuff. If you're already subscribed, just double check, make sure you are. Follow me on Instagram, Atreus_, and follow me on Twitter, GriffGod_. All right, so what's the controversy now, right? What are they facing now? Well, if you look at this tweet over here, looks like Bungie is encouraging critics and reviewers to hold off on publishing full marathon reviews until later in March, when Cryo Archive, the game's in-game zone, becomes available. Cryo Archive features raid-like mechanics, compiler bosses with overall increased loot. All right, so we can look at the message over here. It says embargo and gameplay guidelines. Marathon launches worldwide at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on March 5th. There is no embargo on any coverage, impressions, live streams, video on demands, or assets. You can publish content as you play the game. However, we asked you to hold your full review and impressions until you play Cryo Archive, Marathon's pinnacle in-game zone and experience, which will be unlocked in the second half of March. Okay, to be clear, this isn't a mandate, but a request suggestion. Okay, and so obviously, people were kind of, up in arms about that. Paul Tassi comes out and says they are absolutely doing this to avoid another Destiny situation where it had a bunch of scored reviews in before Vault of Glass. Its best piece of content actually dropped, but as they say, this is not a demand or embargo mandate. Okay, Endymion says this is a terrible look. This is like asking movie reviewers not to review a movie until the extended cut is out. Marathon should be reviewed based on what's available at launch and its initial release, not what comes later. I know we want this to be controversy, but the problem is I don't think it's much of a controversy. It's not uncommon for people to do a review in progress. You know what I'm saying? All right, a review in progress. Ryan Gillum says this, and I cannot stress this enough, is not news. Most reviews guys suggesting completing the game on doing in-game content before reviewing is not an embargo. It's letting reviewers know that they won't have the complete picture until something like Cryo Archive launches. And I agree with that. It's not mandatory, and like we know we've had plenty of games that release content later. It's a review in progress. However, it does come off a little icky to suggest that. You know what I'm saying? I get that. It comes off as a little bit awkward, because like, if you give me your game and I'm tasked with reviewing it, and then you're telling me to wait till some other content. Well, if I don't like the game, what the hell makes you think I want to wait until more content comes out? I don't even like the regular shit. Is that new content going to be so substantial that it's going to reverse my opinion on the game in totality? Probably not. Probably not. But at the same time, I don't feel like this is controversy. Now, if they were putting out a mandate that you hold back your review until that comes out, then that would be news. What I think is bigger news is Marathon's Battle Pass controversy. Okay? This article says Marathon's Battle Pass slammed as the worst value for your money, as limits on cosmetics remind players of Bungie's past failings. Welcome back, launch Destiny 2 shaders. Oh boy. God damn it. Of all the controversies, why would you repeat the same controversy that you've had before? Because you're an idiot. Because you're dumb. Because you're the same type of studio that'll steal art from other people. And now here we are. All right, let's read this. The long-term monetization of a live service game is always a little contentious, okay, because it's hard to find ways of delivering value while still ensuring the game's financial viability. Marathon is no different. And mere days into the full launch, some players aren't happy about the cosmetics in the FPS or the battle pass, okay? On the note of visual customizations, there are stickers and charms you can get to put on your weapons. Though nice little decorations, they've irritated the community because you have to collect duplicates, okay? Mostly available through monetary means in order to put the same ones on multiple weapons. Not, in quotations, by the way. Not only does this make customizing your weapons feel bad, Bungie also uses it in a way to pad out the reward pass with duplicates of the same item, because technically you are getting multiple of it to use on multiple weapons. This really takes away from how rewarding the reward pass feels to progress through. Yikes. So if you don't know what they're talking about, if you're having a hard time following, basically weapon charms, stickers and stuff like that, instead of unlocking it to where you can put it on, you know, multiple different weapons or armors or whatever the case may be, you have to unlock it for each weapon. That's stupid. And they already had this controversy years ago with Destiny 2, with the Destiny 2 shaders, where you would unlock a color for an armor thinking you can throw it on all of your not your Spartans, what the hell do they call them on Destiny? Shit, I forgot. I don't know, but either way, you can't put it on, you can't put it on all of them. You can only put it on one. And obviously this would make people upset because it's not like I'm unlocking these by playing the game. I'm paying for them. So if I pay for blue, shout out Angry Joe. If I pay for blue, I should be able to put it on all my characters, all my armors, all my weapons. Destiny was like, nah, if you pay for blue, you only get it for one weapon or one armor at a time. Pick one. Are you out of your mind? Pick a struggle. That's nasty work. Let's continue with the article though. A fundamental problem here, for instance, is that these limitations apply to Twitch drops and pre-order bonuses, leaving you with just one charm or sticker to use on your inventory. You can move them around, but doing that's a pain. It's reminding people of how Bungie approached Destiny 2. In quotations, welcome back launch D2 shaders, says a top commenter on the Reddit thread. Wouldn't be Bungie if they didn't completely fail to learn from their mistakes for the 100th time. In that instance, the studio was even more restrictive, making shaders single-use items that only worked on one piece of armor at a time. You needed 5 for a full suit, and you couldn't recycle them afterwards. Oh, damn. I didn't even know. Oh my God. So that means you needed, for that shader, you needed one shader for the helmet, the chest piece, the gauntlets, the legs, and I guess, what is that? Maybe maybe the cape, I think. I know it's not the feet. I know that would count towards the legs. What is it? It has to be the cape. Head piece, chest piece, gauntlets, legs, and it's got to be the cape. It's got to be the cape. So yeah. So you had to get the so if you bought one shader, you had to buy it for all of your armor pieces. Nah, that's nasty work. That's disgusting work. It was worse than I thought. That is disgusting work, Bungie. And to not learn from that is insane, which begs the question, why do people defend this game so much? They continue, this compounds deeper criticisms with the Battle Pass, which has been hyperbolically called out as the worst value for your money some over encountered. One single character skin? Seriously? Only one? A fan notes? I've never seen a paid Battle Pass in any game giving you less than 2. So basically it sounds to me like they're padding up the Battle Pass with duplicate weapon charms and stickers. The fuck? And you only get one skin. But y'all want to defend this game so much. Why? They're disrespecting you to your face. And you're like, no, I must defend this game. I love this game. Jesus. Oh, you just can't make this shit up. They point out the charms and stickers and the fact you don't get the money spent back in the in-game currency. Currently, the pass is bad enough. It's souring people's impressions of the shooter. I fell in love with this game during the service slam and even upgraded my pre-order to the deluxe edition. What can I say? Lesson learned. Bungie has yet to comment. We'll see in the coming days or weeks if any changes come as a result of this pushback. He said, what can I say? Lesson learned. How did you not learn this lesson to begin with? Huh? Like, that's insane. That's what your ass get. That's what you get for pre-ordering. I don't feel bad for you. People have been telling you this game was ass for months. It's not ass. Let me quit grifting. I'm gonna stop grifting. But people have been telling you this game is subpar for months. You still went and pre-ordered. And you doubled down by upgrading your pre-order. And not only did you upgrade your pre-order, you went and purchased the battle pass and realized it was garbage. Yes, sir, you deserve the worst. I don't feel bad for you. Y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments. As always, may the grift be with you. Make sure y'all are following me on Twitter, Instagram, and add me on Steam, man. Add me on Steam. I'll talk to y'all.
Oh, fuck you, fuck you.